It's Week 17 of the National Football League, and all eyes are on Rashee Rice. And with him, any catch could be a big one. He's the NFL leader in touchdown receptions. It's the Chiefs and the Panthers coming up next.
From one of the loudest... Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway from Arrowhead. This taken in right around the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their 6-year quarterback.
And for how good he is throwing the ball, it's his running that makes him so dangerous. He had a couple of touchdowns on the ground in last week's game, so we'll see what they dial up for him for this one.
The numbers for Hall in last week's ball game: 17 carries, 119 yards.
One thing I do know, teams in the NFL don't treat this like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter. It's been mentioned all week long about going out and getting him the rushing title. He'll see the ball, and he'll see it often.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. Young on third down. And that one goes incomplete on the drive. That's what he definitely normally catches. Fourth down. Here's Jake Camarda now. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 20. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. Time to see what Patrick Mahomes can do here with his first possession. The quarterback out of Texas Tech getting set to lead this KC Chiefs offense.
And he just continues to throw touchdown pass after touchdown pass, leading the league here down the final stretch of the year. Guys will say that the numbers and rankings, they don't matter to him very much. I don't know how much I actually believe that. Sure, he's team first, but I think everyone would like to see him finish number 1, including himself. And we're going to see the ball in the air quite a bit here. This is a top 5 passing offense in the NFL. And they certainly like to get everybody involved. So this defense, they're going to have to be able to counterpunch somehow. They couldn't there, and it's an opening drive, first down.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. The numbers on the ground for Pacheco last week: 15 carries, 57 yards.
And they've already clinched the playoff berth, so I'm eager to see how they approach this game, because some teams' philosophy is to go ahead and get guys out. Other teams' philosophy, continue to do what you're doing best. I expect them to go ahead and use their top guys all the way through this one.
It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. Pacheco gets it up the gut. He's brought down to the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. 1st and 10. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw caught by Tony. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Panthers' 13-yard line.
Working from the gun, Mahomes being chased out left. A good decision in the end. The pull and run gets him 9 yards and a first.
That's an early score that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Diving for the end zone, and the ball's knocked out, and it's picked up by the Panthers.
can come up with a lot of different explanations here. None of them are going to work. At the 1-yard line and coughing it up, no way.
You got to protect that thing like it's your firstborn.
Your firstborn, your secondborn,
your 10th
anyone.
born.
It doesn't matter. Take care of the football. You're in a position to go in and score. At worst, you've given up a chance to get 3 points.
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Second down, Young. There's the former Chief. Man they watched for years, Tyreek Hill. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First down, Panthers.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall to about the 33-yard line. The Panthers at 14-1 now on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Zone coverage there, they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that, because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. And opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Mahomes going to throw. And that's incomplete. And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms, but I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack on 3rd down, a 3 and out. Something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Looking to throw is Mahomes. The throw for Tony is intercepted. Down the right sideline. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Well, for the offense, it looked like that drive had the makings of something good. They were starting to hit a groove, but the defense clearly had other ideas, not only to force the turnover, but to handle the scoring themselves.
Yeah, no panic in their eyes, was their partner? Think about it this way. A Hall of Fame coach once told me the best characteristic he liked out of his teams was that they didn't flinch. This group, they got pushed back in an early series, kept their composure, and made a big play that swung the momentum their way.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. KC's offense ready to take over. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. You look at this Carolina defense. They were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Chiefs first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick 6, and here he ends up on his backside.
Yeah, and you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick 6, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
A run by Pacheco on second down. And now off to the races down the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 80 yards rushing for him so far as this terrific season continues here.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Mahomes now on first down. That is incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
There is no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you get your best people in the area to try and take that away.
So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And the Panthers coming out now. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll swing this complete out to Hill. There he goes, left side. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Panther football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. To throw, Young. And that throw behind his man. He missed him, incomplete. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 26. Now Young. His throw incomplete.
You know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
A short one here, caught by McBride. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now here's Young. Goes right back to McBride. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Patterson's kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Isaiah Pacheco and the offense back out. Now he's having himself a little bit of a banner game. His team right now, though, losing.
Needs a little bit of help. And I kind of equate it to a basketball game where you have the big score, and sometimes your strategy is, okay, he can go and have all of his points, let's hold down everyone else, and that's the way you win the game. And right now, he needs everyone else to start scoring, quote-unquote, as he's been.
Yeah, and he's hoping to keep it close so maybe they can keep it on the ground, not start to go through the air as much. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First and 10, here's Pacheco. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. A first down there on a pickup of 25. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And able to get this to the 31.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And able to get this out to the 25. Carolina getting set to take the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Panther first down.
Young now from the 50. A short one here, caught by McBride. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Chiefs' 46-yard line.
They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there, but how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
That throw by Young incomplete. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. Young now. And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll start out here with a jet sweep.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
2nd and 6.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That'll be caught by Rice. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he's got it. Got his man on the end round. Complete. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Complete to Likely on the out route. Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Bush. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They'll run here with Pacheco. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Pacheco will take this one in. It's a Chiefs touchdown. And they would not be denied on the ground, powering it in just one play after they got stopped short.
And how about how many tight ends are on the field? Because in today's NFL, we think of the tight end more as a pass catcher. For this group, they tell them you've got to be able to run block to stay on this team. And they committed to it and got it done right there.
But for the extra point, Cameron Dicker. And this one's right there, and that pushes the lead to 13-10. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Carolina offense about ready to go. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride in the offense this go around. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Throwing, Young. This pass out wide to Hall. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Here's 2nd and 3. Looking to throw, Young. Short one here, caught by McBride. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. Young trying to hurry them up to the line here. They'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's Atkins. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll throw again. Young. That's out to Hill. Right side complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Second down and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Young. And that one his first incompletion in its last 6 passes. And it's third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third and 1, here's Young. These guys running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Panthers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on third and 1. First down, Young. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Patterson's kick is good, and that's going to tie us at 13. So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrased that. Brought a little soccer into it, and that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
So we've reached halftime here on New Year's Eve. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Now Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Pacheco gets it, tries nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Right now, before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On second down, here's Mahomes. That'll be caught. It's Tony. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 42. That one goes for 24 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's first and 10 at the 42-yard line. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's second and 18. Mahomes firing complete.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a third and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out third and long.
And they needed 2. They could only get 1. Fourth down.
Aaron Dicker on for the field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And they have regained the lead. Well, they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they're trailing the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
To throw on second down is Young. Throw left side complete. That's Atkins. And a good job there getting to him quickly after the catch as he's brought down right at the midfield stripe. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First down, Carolina.
Option play, here's Hall. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. 63 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign. Now a first carry for their fullback. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Now, how about that call handed to the big guy in that situation? Normally you think of him as a real short yardage runner, but in this case they trust him to get a few more yards than that.
Touchdown! Jonathan Mingo with touchdown number 8 on the air. And the Panthers have retaken a third quarter lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kid who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it. And he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Now a throw here to his running back. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. And it's straight. It's Pacheco. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit. He tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Pacheco gets it again on second down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Here is Young. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. It'll go as a gain of 4. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Young on 3rd down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. Ball on the 7. A handoff now for Pacheco. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that gives him a 3-point lead. Setting out to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Now Hall to start the drive. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 72 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
It's 2nd and inches.
Young to throw it. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now here's Young. That is caught. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 85 catches for him on the year now, and the result there is a 1st down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Nick Bolton there on the tackle.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Just because you've got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Nick Bolton drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. There's the Panthers punter now as he's on to kick it away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. So the Chiefs offense heads out. There's a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take enormous importance as they always do this time of year.
I like how you use fortnight. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. That means 2 weeks if I'm not mistaken.
That does.
Well, how about exactly what you're talking about? Going down the stretch. How much importance is placed on these games? Look, everyone talks about every game's important. When you get to this time of year, maybe that importance gets quadruple. And that's where we are right now to see who can make their last run, their last push to get into the playoffs.
Mahomes' throw complete there to Rice. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's second down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Bush. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor, and it's a first down. Throwing now is Mahomes. And that'll be caught by Tony. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 35. On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 111 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Pacheco gets it again on second down. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. The Chiefs on third down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now here's Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with touchdown number 3 here in this game, and 17 now on the year. And the Chiefs will add to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he returns this to the 22. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. They try and run on first down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Young now. It's Hill, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw, Young. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Atkins. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. On 1st and 10, Young. And he fires one incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 34-yard line. Now Young. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Out of the gun, it's Young. That's over the middle and caught by Mingo. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 22-yard line.
A gain of 12. First down.
To the air once more, Young. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer's defense.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try to rise up and overcome it.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Bryce Young taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Panthers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The ball back to the Chiefs, and Isaiah Pacheco. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
And he's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see a back just kind of have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there are going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Pacheco once again. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Mahomes on third. And that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. So now Young and the Panthers down by a field goal. 2:21 the time left. Plenty of time here. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they've got it 1st and 10. A first down throw for Young. He's got his tight end McBride on the out route. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Panther first down.
It's Young on first down. And he's got this one complete to Stewart. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Here's a 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
Now
7.
Young. He completes this one to Mingo. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. He's got McBride, and he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Here's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 48-yard line.
Young. Throw here is going to be incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw is made. Where's the catch? Got to catch it in that spot.
Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete. They'll go for it. It's Hall. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
It's a gain of 6.
Here's Young. This pass out wide to Hall. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Here comes 2nd down at 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd down.
Young to throw. That'll be caught by Hill.
I'm starting to wonder here, are they trying to prevent winning? Because right now, they're laying back and they're picking them apart, moving the ball downfield. I think they got to start bringing a little pressure towards the quarterback.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds. I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
That throw by Young incomplete. Riley Patterson on. A lot of pressure on this kick. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Patterson's kick is good. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So in the final minute, they turn it over to their kicker to get him back to even, and he does not disappoint.
Brandon, do you think the pressure ever gets to this guy? Because I sure don't. That was pretty smooth right there. But I tell you, he better not rest on his laurels, because there's a good chance they may need him again if this game goes to overtime.
This is 1st and 10. Now here's a fake on the jet sweep as they'll go instead with Pacheco. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. Here's Mahomes. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Four quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Here's Hall again. And he'll get this to the 32.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Now the first throw in overtime for Young. He gets it underneath to Hall. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. And they need 5 yards on 3rd down here to keep this opening drive of OT alive. Young to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Young now from the 50. Oh, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it with a chance to win the game here in overtime. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Keeping the aggression going on defense in overtime here on 1st down blitz.
You know you can get burned on it big time if they pick it up, but in this situation, they brought the blitz, put some pressure on the QB, and he wasn't able to complete a pass downfield.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it up the gut, and nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Next score wins, but remember, this will be a tie if the period ends with no scoring as they work on 2nd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Mahomes going to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets us one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Throwing now is Mahomes. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
And again, it's Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. And this will be caught. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column. So it's a win for the Chiefs here, and no surprise, it was Patrick Mahomes who really led the charge.
Yeah, you really have to credit the protection he got as well. He had time to throw all game long, and he took advantage, throwing for close to 400 yards and 2 touchdowns.
So for the Chiefs, they get an all-important 10th win to move them to 10-6 with 1 week to go.